News from around the globe. Hot, fresh, balanced and objective. On Unity.
Hello and welcome to News Hour on Unity TV. Today is Monday, the 20th of February 2023 and it's equivalent to 29th of Rajab 1444 after Hijrah. The headlines. APC NWC governors to AGF CBN obey Supreme Court ruling. EFCC denies raiding Tinubu's home. 6 killed as gunmen attack Anambra police station again. And on the foreign scene, death toll rises to above 44,000 in Syria. In Turkey, Syria quake. And in sports, Messi snatches win for PSG after Neymar injury blow. And those were the headlines, and for details and more of the stories, I am Rukayat Sani Ibrahim. The ruling All Progressives Congress APC yesterday advised the federal government and the Central Bank of Nigeria CBN to respect the Supreme Court ruling on the implementation of the currency redesign and swap policy. The National Working Committee NWC of the party, at a meeting with the governors elected on its platform and presidential candidates, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, at the APC headquarters in Abuja, maintained that the order of the Apex Court is still subsisting. The meeting also urged President Muhammadu Buhari to urgently intervene and halt the current sufferings occasioned by the faulty implementation of the monetary policy. Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai, Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello, and their Zamfara State counterpart Bello Matawalle had taken the federal government and the CBN to court over the policy in the face of hardship being faced by Nigerians. Despite the order of the Apex Court, the federal government and the CBN went ahead to implement the policy. Addressing reporters on the resolution of the meeting, which lasted for about 3 hours, APC Chairman Senator Abdullahi Adamu said the party, governors and the presidential candidates are on the same page. Chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum PGF and the Governor of Kebbi State Atiku Bagudu also said all the parties at the meeting endorsed the resolution. Newsmen report that APC governors attended the meeting except those of Katsina and Imo, who sent their deputies. Amid the hardship and crisis that has triggered the central bank's new Naira policy, President Muhammadu Buhari has appealed for more patience from Nigerians. Buhari, who said he is fully aware of the hardship, argued that the policy is meant to improve Nigeria's economy. Senior Special Assistant to the President on Media and Publicity, Garba Shehu, revealed this in a statement he signed on Sunday. Newsmen report that no small chaos has popped up nationwide following the President's announcement on Thursday that only all 200 Naira notes will remain legal tender until April 10. All old 500 Naira and 1,000 Naira notes, Buhari said, must be returned to deposit banks before February 17, 2023. The adjusted deadline he has approved in Daura, Katsina on January 30. Buhari's announcement came despite a pending Supreme Court order restraining the federal government from effecting the deadline. In the video, Buhari also drummed support for the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress, Bola Tinubu, saying he is reliable and I know he will build on present administration's achievements. Amid the worsening Naira crisis, the total amount of currency in circulation in the Nigerian economy has tumbled from 3.3 trillion Naira to 1.54 trillion Naira, a Central Bank of Nigeria document obtained by newsmen has revealed. This came as a biting shortage of new Naira notes amid an acute scarcity of old currency had inflicted untold hardship and pain on millions of Nigerians, leaving several people stranded. The latest Central Bank document obtained by newsmen showed that the total amount of currency in circulation fell by 53.33% within 3 months. Among other things, the CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele has said one of the objectives of the Naira design policy was to mop up currency outside the bank vault, which he put at 2.7 trillion Naira. He said with such a huge amount outside the banking system, it will be difficult for monetary policy initiatives to impact the economy. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) has denied raiding the home of the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. A report circulating in the social media claimed that operatives of the commission raided the home of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, standard bearer of the APC in the forthcoming presidential election, and recovered a humongous sum of 400 billion naira. But the EFCC spokesperson Wilson Wajiren, in a statement on Sunday in Abuja, said the claim of raiding the home of the former governor of Lagos State by the commission was not true. He enjoined the public to disregard the report as fake news. 6 persons have been killed in a fresh attack on a police station by gunmen in Oyi local government area of Anambra State. The latest attack on 33 Police Division headquarters in Nwekele, Uzunaka, was however foiled by the police operatives in the early hours of Sunday. Police Public Relations Officer in the state, Ikenga Tochukwu, disclosed this in a statement yesterday, saying 6 of the attackers were neutralized in the process. Exhibits recovered from the insurgents include 2 AK-47 rifles, 1 Toyota Sienna vehicle with registration number Abuja ABC 848EQ, charms and other incriminating items. Barely 48 hours, gunmen struck a police facility in Ogidi, Idemili North local government area of the state, killing 3 officers. The Association of Senior Staff of Banks, Insurance and Financial Institution, ASSBIFI, has directed its members to resume work immediately at their various branches after being assured of their safety. The union advised in the event of any threat of attack by the public without visible protection, they should shut down and move to safe locations until such a time that their safety can be guaranteed. In a statement signed by its national president Olusoji Oluwale, the union said it took the decision after a meeting of its central working committee to review engagements it had with stakeholders and to implement decisions reached during the meetings. Following attacks on members of the ASBIFI, other bank workers, and the destruction of several branches across various states and the failure of relevant authorities to condemn these acts of violence, the union said it issued a stay-at-home order to its members to safeguard their lives and properties of their various organizations. HAUSA traders in Akure, the Ondo State capital, and its environs have continued to collect the old 500 naira and 1000 naira notes as legal tender at the Oba market in Akure. HAUSA traders selling food items said they were collecting the old notes because it was still a legal tender and could be returned to the CBN at any time. One of them, Isa, said they have been assured that all notes will be collected. However, newsmen report that there were no cash available in many ATM points visited in Akure. And on the foreign scene, the death toll on Saturday rose to more than 44,000 from the devastating earthquake in Turkey and Syria, where the body of former Ghana international footballer Christian Atsu also found beneath a collapsed building in Antakya. The number of people found alive under the rubble have dropped to only a handful in recent days, and the head of Turkey's disaster agency, Yunus Caesar, said rescue operations will be largely completed by Sunday night. State news agency Anadolu initially reported on Saturday 3 people were found alive nearly 2 weeks after the 7.8 magnitude earthquake hit on February 6, but the agency later reported that one of them, a 12-year-old, had died. And in sports, Lionel Messi scored a 95th-minute free kick to give Paris Saint-Germain a 4-3 win over Lille in an extraordinary League One game on Sunday, in which Kylian Mbappe scored twice, but Neymar was taken off on a stretcher with an ankle injury. Messi's late win came after PSG had squandered a 2-goal lead and fallen 3-2 behind, with Mbappe grabbing a late equalizer before the Argentine's stunning strike. The result ends a run of 3 straight defeats for PSG and moves them 7 points clear at the top from Monaco, who beat Brest 2-1 away later in the day. With this story, we've come to the end of our bulletin for today. You can follow us on our social media handles at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Unity Radio FM TV, respectively. I am Ruqayyat Sani Ibrahim. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of our programs.
Unity.